positive, affirming, I suppose. Because I'm a little attention seeker. No, it's just nice that, because like that was my goal for this year for comedy, just to try and write a lot of new material. I suppose it's always a goal in comedy. Hello, welcome back to Al Talks. This podcast I started 3 years ago to chronicle me starting stand up. This podcast is a weekly podcast. It comes out once a week, and this is just a small little introduction video into the podcast. So down below in the description of each episode, you can go to my Linktree and find links to everything connected to me. This podcast is available on YouTube, which you're watching it on right now, and also on Spotify. But yeah, that is just a small introduction into this podcast and everything that goes along with it. Hello, welcome back to Al Talks podcast. I'm going to be recording a bunch of bulk episodes today. So this will, I think, cover for like 2 weeks after this episode. So let's get into it. So first thing I wanted to talk about was the gig I did last week. I actually forgot to record a comedy vlog for that. Oops. And also I'm going to be uploading a lot of footage from the Judas Priest concert I went to a little while back. Actually, I'll sit up because I'm wearing the Judas Priest shirt at the moment. Because a lot of you seem to like that. Actually, when I put up the first video, it was a little clip of Saxon performing live at the Three Arena, and some dude was like, "Why is it so short?" So I appreciate that, but I'll talk about that in the next episode a bit more. This episode is about the performance at the Bernard Shaw. What did I do? Okay, yeah. So I watched over, like, it's essentially as well what I did was for that performance, the entire my set I think was about 6 minutes, maybe 6.5, nearly 7 minutes or something. What was it called? Yeah, like I performed the entire new set, including a brand new opener that I just came up improvised on the spot. And I don't know, I to be honest, I genuinely do not remember the last time I did like these jokes that I did. The Bernard Shaw were pretty new. There may be, I don't know, I'd say 2 weeks, maybe a month old, like since I wrote them, so it's, totally brand new. Like every time I performed at the Bernard Shaw, no, why I keep saying Bernard Shaw, the place Smithfields Creatives is in the Bernard Shaw, that's what I keep saying. That's the venue, not the name of the open mic. But drawing a blank here now, but anyway, yeah, the Smithfields Creatives, where I was performing, which is at the Bernard Shaw. Yeah, like every time I performed there, I was pretty much a new set. That was my third time performing there. Last time I did, like I was saying, a small preview of my first solo show. I'm just trying to see when episode that was. That was 4 episodes back. That was whatchamacallit, 151 if you want to listen back to that. But yeah, so this was, like I said, totally brand new set, everything including the opening bit. And when I re-listened to the audio, I wasn't happy because like the sound and the laughter didn't pick up, because I genuinely did really well. Got another applause break. Been getting a lot of applause breaks in my sets recently, which is really enjoyable, especially for the new materials that I'm writing. It's good. It's very what do you call it, positive, affirming, I suppose. Because I'm a little attention seeker. No, it's just nice that, because like that was my goal for this year for comedy, just to try and write a lot of new material. I suppose it's always a goal in comedy the whole time. Excuse me while I'm fiddling with this fucking thing. I don't know why it keeps moving. It shouldn't, but there we are. But yeah, so, totally new set. One joke that really hit card, which got the applause back, which is great. It was something that people were telling me for years. It's the bit, and I decided to write it down, turn to a joke. It was pretty cool to write new material as well, because I might have mentioned this before. If I get an idea for a joke, I just throw it up my Samsung notes, and then later on I write it out on a notepad. I think, yeah, this is the current one I'm using right now. I've got a lot of these notepads, and there's still an awful lot of pages in it, which is great. But what was I want to say? Yeah, so overall with the program, it's pretty happy about that. Like I said, I forgot to record a comedy vlog, but I won't be doing one because I'll be releasing like short live recording clips over the next couple of weeks of Judas Priest performance in the Tree Arena, because you folks out there really seem to enjoy that content, so I'm gonna give it to you. And what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I'm going on a little tour. Well, it's gonna be, got a couple of gigs lined up in May, so I'll be doing I'll be going to my local town nearby. I think ticket links are out, so I'll throw it in there. But yeah, I'll be going to Burr and Westport as well. Westport is in County Mayo, which is north of where I live. Burr is not that far away from where I live, maybe about an hour or so. So excited. Never performed at either of these places. Going to be in conjunction. I'm booked as part of great lineups in all three places. It's part of the travelling comedy show, which is Shomer Spree. Shomer Spree is, in Irish, means Shomer means room, and Spree means fun, so it's fun room. And it is. I mean, like, especially the local town gigs that I've been doing with them, this one will be my third one. It'd be really good to see that. Oh yeah, speaking of local town gigs, a fellow comedian friend of mine, Alex J. Byrne, recently brought his first solo show, Magic Mike. Now, that's not M-I-K-E, that's M-I-C, because he's a comedian, he's a magician. Deals magic comedy. So, and I've seen Alex perform a couple of times, and like I've mentioned before, it's really great to see basically over the years acts build their first full solo show together, and it for all to come in the end and stuff like that. He's still kind of working out a couple of bits here and there. That's why you go on tour. But yeah, it was fun, and I got to hang out with fellow comedians. So it was, and plus because it was close to my local town, it was nice, easy gig. That was last week after I'd spent 2 days up in Dublin doing comedy and just hanging out with fellow comics, which is great. I really enjoyed that. Coming up to the end of the video, that's pretty much it that I want to talk about for this episode. So going to be busy couple of months in May between, because I won't be, that first show in my local town will be like the 17th of May, and now we're the 9th of April. So between then, I'm hoping to do a couple of mics. Oh, actually, I'm going to see Tim Dillon's coming to Dublin this week on Sunday with the very talented Sam Talent. Haha, see what I did there. Um, so excited to see that. It was great meeting Sam last year and Nathan, and I've been obsessed with Chubby Behemoth since meeting them. And I've never seen Tim Dillon, but he's an exceptional comedian, very high caliber. How do you say, high caliber talent. So it'll be very, very interesting to see. It's up on Vicar Street as well, which is a great venue for comedy. I can't remember if I did see comedy in Vicar Street. I seen Mark Maron years ago. Mark Maron, not a great comic. But I think that's pretty much wraps it up. So gonna be busy May, start of June, because the first local town gig is the 17th. I think the next one is like 2 weeks after, which is, let's pull up calendar. Yeah, 17th, I think 24th, and then I think it's 7th of June, from what I remember. Actually, I'll look at the email. Okay, Spencer's summer. 17th, 24th, and 7th of June. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm going to be local town 17th, then Westport on 24th, and 7th of June will be Burr. So excited for this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, between now and the 17th, we'll see if we can do a couple of open mics. I am this week. I've got, come on, hold up at the calendar. Between, it's a month away. How many weeks have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a month essentially, and that's gigs on a Friday. So maybe like 5 weeks to see. Material wise, what am I going to talk about? I think it's like a 7-minute set, and I'm gonna kind of pick and choose the last couple of so far this year I've done like, I think, 12 gigs. Let me just check. It's always good to write this shit down. That's thanks to Uncle Joey writing down all this stuff. That reminds me, I forgot to write how I did at the last gig. Very good, because it was, when I finished that gig, I was standing there waiting for a bus to head back into Dublin City Centre, because where Bernardshaw is a little bit away from City Centre, maybe like 10-15 minutes away. I was just standing there because I had to go back. I was working in the morning, so I had to get up really early. It's like 6:30. So when I finished my set, it was just before 9, I think. I went straight over to the bus station. I was waiting there, and I was just, it's like the adrenaline was still like really flowing through my body from the set, because it was it was good. It was a nice performance, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the next couple of weeks' episode. Like I said, there won't be any news for 3. After this, it'll be 2 weeks of pre-recorded stuff. So that's that, I suppose. I don't think there's anything else really for this episode, so I'm gonna finish up as per usual. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for all the support. I'll have links in my Linktree down below for the ticket links if you want to come see me if you live in Ireland and you're close by to any of those places I'm performing at. Come out and see me. It's going to be great fun. They're very great lineups each gig. I'm really looking forward to working with some people. Some people I've never worked with before, so it will be interesting meeting great new comics. So that's that. But yeah, that's the episode, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.